And I'm Lydia.
That sounded so fake in my head. Hi, I'm Grace. I don't know where to begin, so this is the beginning. We're starting a podcast and it's called Everything with the Girls. And basically, we're just going to run you through everything. Yeah?
Everything. Yep, pretty much.
Like,
anything we like, anything we think other people like, and anything we don't like.
basically, me and Lydia have these different interests. Well, a lot of similar interests, like true crime and all the rest of it, but then a lot of different ones as well. So I'm mega into conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Even though I'm pretty sure none of them are true, I would love to believe some of them are true. But
you like to be a little bit realistic about it, don't you?
I get invested in them, and then I just think, well, how on earth could the world be round? You know? In my brain,
that's good. That's going to be a whole episode itself, isn't it?
Literally. So yeah, we're basically coming here to do this podcast and just chat shit about things we find interesting. And kind of life issues as well, like anxiety. I'm literally looking at the thing that I wrote. What else is there?
Relationships or lack thereof.
Broken families.
Friendships.
Learning to sleep. Side note as well, sleep paralysis. Very interesting. Why do I take 5 days to text back? That one's for me.
Why 96 sitcoms ruined our perception on love, life, and marriage.
What do you mean, like Friends?
Yeah, and like all the like the chick flicky ones, like, oh, she meets the man, they break up. Oh, but then they fall head over heels again.
I watched this film. It's obviously really famous. I do this thing where I haven't watched any films, like all the really well-known films. I've never seen it, and then you're always like, how have you not seen that? And I don't even know.
I need to make you a list.
I watched this film called what was it called? He's Just Not That Into You.
Oh my god, I hate that film.
Why is this girl chasing this guy like all the way through the film?
But also, why are all her friends just being like, no, if he's being mean to you, it's because he actually really likes you. Tell her the fucking truth.
Also, she's got so much energy. Like,
oh my god, too much.
I do not have the time to be chasing people like that. Like, if you don't want to be in my life, then see you later. Yeah. I've got three friends. That's enough for me. I don't need any more people in my life, really.
Anything more that just takes up energy that just can be used in other areas.
Literally. So, yeah, what else should we talk about? Should we talk about how we met?
Yeah, why not? It's a pretty solid story, isn't it?
That is a cute story, actually. So, we met, like, in whatever day, like, what, the second or third day? I remember.
I'd say it was about the second day.
I remember I got, like, plopped into this little room, and my dad just, like, ditched me, and that was it. Now I'm an adult. I'm a grown-up, and I have no friends. All I have is my single bed with my floral bed sheet and a side lamp.
Those tacky curtains. Oh.
Yeah. And like a built-in wardrobe made out of like plywood or whatever the fuck is made out. And I had like no friends. And then I remember there was this Facebook group chat.
Although we actually should say this was like at uni as well. I don't know if we've actually said that.
What do you? Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't just like abandoned by my dad. I went to uni. My dad wasn't just like, see you later. You've been knowing me since I was 18.
You are not my problem anymore.
Literally. No, I was going to uni to be a grown up, but also to get wasted every day for a year. 2 years. Yeah. We were going to see how it went. Anyway, there was this Facebook group chat, wasn't there? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a group chat.
It was a group page, wasn't it? Yeah.
Anglia Ruskin Freshers, whatever. And Lydia was so vocal on it, which now I realise is ironic because she is literally the most anxiety-ridden.
See, I don't think I was that vocal. Like,
what was the word? What's the word I'm trying to think that you are?
Bearing in mind though, I was moving.
You're an introvert.
Yeah, definitely. But I was moving like almost 300 miles away. I didn't know anyone down south, so I thought I'm gonna have to sort something out here, like get my arse into gear and actually make friends.
So as well, we should probably say that we went to the university in Cambridge, but we didn't go to Cambridge Uni because Lydia's from Liverpool and I'm from Kent, so it wasn't as far for me to travel as it was for Lydia. So yeah, she was literally like plopped into the middle of this southern nowhere.
Yep.
with all these posh people around her. But anyway, I remember you were so vocal on that group page, and I thought, this girl's cool, I need to be her friend.
I just remember that, like, as soon as you move in for the first week, keep your bedroom door always open, obviously, like, minus the times you're showering and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, I'll keep it open, see if anyone wants to come in and say hi. And I won't say the names because, you know, we don't talk anymore and they're a bit annoying, but I met two people on my corridor.
Now I'm going to have to try and figure out who they were.
And then a few others after that. They made me go around the whole of the building knocking on people's doors. And like before we met, the day before.
Oh.
And they were knocking on everyone's doors being like, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so, like, what are you studying, blah blah blah. And I was like, because I'm so introverted, I was like, I just want to stay in my room. So that's what I did, stay in my room. And exactly, the most I would do would leave my door open. I thought, that's enough, you know, people can come to me if they want to come to me.
That's actually so true though. Maybe I was gravitated towards you for whatever reason.
Probably. Although I remember really getting into watching American Horror Story as well. So you probably were looking to
I remember
people were watching.
I remember what it was. It was you were playing the 1975. Or you said something about the 1975 or something. I remember that, and I remember thinking, this girl's going to be cool. And then I remember going to a room and you were watching American Horror Story, and I thought, fuck this, I'm out. But I can't watch that stuff on my own. I can't do it.
Although that worked for me because I was that invested, I just didn't want to pause at that point. So I was like, yeah, I'll come and find you later.
I was like, cool, that works for me.
Let me finish this episode.
You come and find me later when we're in a situation that I'm comfortable in. Yeah. But that was actually so long ago. 6 years ago. That's mental, isn't it? Yeah. I hate being a fresher. The worst thing about being a fresher is you have to make friends with people that you know you would never actually be friends with. When I look back at like some of the people that we hung out with in first year, like I think, oh my god, they were terrible people.
Oh yeah. Like you're literally only friends with them because they were there. Like
yeah, literally. All I can think about now is when we were like drunk in the middle of the night, like in your corridor.
Sat on the floor because we didn't have a common room.
Playing that trivia crack game. Do you remember?
Yeah. So.
And there was like no students' union. What kind of university has no students' union? How shit is that?
One where Cambridge University is the main one in that town. That's the type of uni.
No one remembers who we are. They were just like, hey, did you go to Cambridge? And we're like, no. They're like, hey.
You're not worth our time then.
Literally. You're like, okay, sorry. Go fuck myself. But yeah, anyway, I was going to say, fast forward 6 years and look at us. We are thriving young women.
Exactly.
Do you want to talk about what we do now?
I mean, you can do, yeah.
Now we're like 24-year-olds, we're thriving, and then you can.
Oh, hang on. Let's just stop there because I am not 24 and I really wish I was.
Oh my fucking god! How did I just think you were 24? That's so funny.
I'm so
As if I just said you were 20. When you said hold on, I was like, what? How old are you? 26?
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I'm 26 in August.
Oh, I was thinking you were 27 in August. And I was thinking,
oh no. But that would be depressing.
Okay, so we have one 24-year-old and one 26-year-old, and we are still thriving, despite the fact that Lydia is 2 years older than me. But anyway, we finished uni and then you went back home.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, this has been the longest long-distance relationship of my life.
Yeah. Basically. Probably the healthiest as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel bad when I ignore you for like 5 days straight. So you went back home, and then what did you do?
So I went back home, spent about 6 weeks torturing myself working for a very big clothing chain.
Oh my god, I forgot about
that. Had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, so decided to go do a master's because that is the best.
Literally, that's what you do.
I suppose. Yeah. If all else fails, go back to education. Came out of that, decided I wanted to work for myself. And here we are, still working for myself 2 years later.
And what is it that you do?
I am a digital marketing consultant, but I do all sorts, really.
That sounds very interesting.
It's not.
I'm pretending like I don't even know what you do. I'm like, say, tell me more. we're living our best life. So
exactly. I can travel whenever I want.
that's true.
Can make my own hours.
Mhm.
All sorts. And what do you do, Grace?
Oh my God. So where do I start? So where do I actually even start? So what, we finished uni, and then I was basically like you. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And I'd done criminology at uni, and I've kind of found like the counter-terrorism, like Guantanamo Bay, all them kind of things very, very interesting. And I thought maybe I would want to do something about that. I don't know, MI5, those kind of vibes. That was what I was feeling. Anyway, so what was I saying? So like you, I kind of had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. So I thought, I know, I'll do a master's degree.
Yep.
What a waste of my life, honestly. I did my master's degree in international relations, which is basically international politics. Which sounds interesting, but you'd be surprised because it was literally the most boring year of my life, and I hated it. And whilst I was doing that, I saw an advert to be a prison officer, and I thought, that was what I wanted to do when I was like 18, finishing school. That was what I wanted to do all my life.
That's what I remember you saying, like when we first met, when we were all doing like the 20 questions of what do you want to do with your life. I always remember you being like, I want to be a prison officer. Like,
really? Even I don't remember that. Yeah. But when I was 18, my mum was like, you're too young, you think you can change the world, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Not you can't do that, she never said that, but she kind of always thought I kind of had this idealistic way of like, I'm going to change people's lives and I'm going to make the world better. But anyway, I was doing my master's, and I saw this advert for this job, and I thought, fuck that, I'm going to apply for that. So yeah, I did, and I trained, and while I was training, I finished my master's, and I've been a prison officer for 2 years now. I would like to say I'm loving it. It's a hard job. Not that I don't enjoy some aspects of it, and I really loved it when I started, but yeah, it's a very challenging job, let's say.
It's not as like glamorized as you see on like documentaries and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, and I think like I definitely thought I could go in there and people would want your help and people would want to change. But actually, the longer I've been there, I've kind of realised that this is a way of life for most of those people, or like they are the man of the house and they're making the money and this is how they have to do it. And it's not that they don't want to do good, it's just that they have no other option in the circumstances they've grown up in.
Even like people...
Yeah, but I think it's definitely made me like more empathetic. You know, I definitely don't judge people before I know them anymore, which is a good thing. But yeah, that's my life now. Now we're currently in quarantine. I'm still working. The only difference in my life really is the gym shut, but that is it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say I'm still working at the moment. It's just very, very reduced. Like my work day is done probably 3 hours after I start it, because I'm trying to drag everything out through the week so that I'm not like just sat there not doing anything. But hopefully with this, it gives me a little bit extra to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's a good time to start this as well.
Yeah. I love listening to a good podcast. Like going on your walk and listening to a podcast. Like nothing beats it.
Yeah. I've tried it a few times, even when I go for a run, but
oh my God, no, I could not run to a podcast.
No. It's not. I wouldn't recommend learning about John Wayne Gacy when you're running through the park at night. Like, not.
On your own.
It's probably not the best thing. That shit'll freak you out. We want to just talk about literally everything. Maybe we do like a different theme each month, or just so it has a little bit, so it's not all over the place for people.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So like
wants to listen to it.
Month, or like life skills month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that then. That sounds Gucci.
Perfect. And I have a lot of on my list for like true crime and urban legends and stuff like that. So.
So I think this one's over, maybe the first one.
Yeah.